former senatorial aspirant of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for Enugu North in Enugu State, Chief Chinedu P. Eya, has petitioned President of the International Criminal Courts, Prior Omansky, United States US President Joe Biden, and the United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson over President Muhammadu Buhari's tweets threatening to shock Nigerians allegedly out to destroy his government. In the letter to the trial dated June 3rd, 2021 and made available to newsmen yesterday in Enugu with the caption "Threats of Ethnic Cleansing by President Muhammadu Buhari against Southeasterners in Nigeria," he cited marginalization, unfair treatment, and accumulated injustice as reasons why Southeasterners feel unsafe in Nigeria. He said President Buhari's outburst shows his preparedness to deploy the instrumentalities of the nation, particularly the Nigerian army, against a region crying and yearning for equity, fairness, and justice from their oppressor. Northern Nigeria, who go by the slogan "Born to Rule," and who, for as long as God knows, will continue to subjugate and pervert the collective interests of Indigbo as we are known and addressed. I decided to write the International Criminal Court because they have the responsibility to investigate and, where warranted, try individuals charged with gravest crimes of concern to the international community, such as genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and the crime of aggression, which is the solution we have found ourselves in the hands of the current federal government led by Muhammadu Buhari. I also wrote to the UK on two grounds. One, because the conflagration, or what was known as amalgamation, of the Southern and Northern Protectorate, which became Nigeria in 1914, was done by the statesman Lord Lugar, who is author of our present predicament. And secondly, I am writing this letter because the UK and US cannot afford to keep quiet as at this trying time of Southeasterners, especially with the recent unguarded verbiage by the president. I decided to write the US on another two major reasons. One, because of the fact that it is a major player in both international politics and maintenance of world peace and order. And secondly, because of obvious bilateral relationship between Nigeria and the US, which is the binding cord between both nations for many years without breaches. It would be recalled that Nigerians had called for the suspension of Buhari's account for saying that individual or groups who want to destroy his government will be treated in a language they will not understand. Following the developments on Wednesday, Twitter deleted the comment saying it violated its rules. Okay. Okay, Buhari don't hear them. You hear when, and also the Ohanese too. They have written as well. They have written as well to the US, ICC, and all of that. Buhari has embarrassed himself. His handlers have embarrassed themselves. Like Mohammed is trying to bring or put up a bold face, saying that, what of Nnamdi Kanu? And somebody was, and I heard somebody analyzing, how can you be associating yourself? You see how these people cannot even keep to themselves. Meanwhile, you are saying, when Nnamdi Kanu did the same thing, you didn't do anything, but at least you have been able to justify that what he said was the wrong thing. You are not saying, what of Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is a leader of a group, if I may put it that way. But we are talking about a nation, and you are comparing yourself. You see how they have brought themselves. After all, they will tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is just on online and whatever. It does not have effect. And those who are always saying, online government, online country, and what have you. Nnamdi Kanu is sitting there, he's telling people, but things are working in the recent. Are people dying online? Are people being affected online? No. So it's just unfortunate. And some people are saying that Buhari does not even have what it takes to rule Nigeria. Is not matured. Of course, the wisdom is not there because of bitterness and what have you. It becomes so obvious that yes, a lot of things are going wrong. You don't have sense petitioning someone who is in his own house to come and help you in your own house. You are making yourself more inferior, and the federal government facilities that unknown gunmen have destroyed in the southeast, who will rebuild them? Other ethnic groups are progressing and we are retrogressing, and yet you are happy about it. Why can't you open mouth and tell them to stop all this destruction? Maybe you can bring part of your wealth to rebuild at least one police station and one INEC office which they destroyed. Nonsense. Well, Fulani cows like you is talking. The question is that the people who are dying, and like I've said, those who are dying and the properties being lost, like I've said, just do investigation. You see the real people who are behind this whole thing. The real people who are behind this whole thing. You will be shocked. People are dying. How are you going to build them, bring them back? You can't bring them back. But those properties can be rebuilt. Those properties can be rebuilt. So one thing they need to do, if you want to investigate, and don't stop arresting people. People know what they are talking about, because when they talk about, oh, go and do this, go and do that, you see that a lot of innocent people have been victims of all this. Go and arrest, go and do this. It goes beyond that. No, I think people are not really explaining it more because we love to twist issues. If you are arresting those who are behind the destruction of whatever or the property, fine. But the question is that they are not arresting the real people. That is why a lot of people are crying out. And bringing that a civil war or whatever, that is where Buhari just used to finish everything. And some people are standing say, it is what it is. It doesn't, it hasn't done anything wrong. Oh, you are complaining, you didn't talk. Now you are talked. What a pity. Very bold and commendable step. The bloody Buhari thinks Biafran people could be intimidated. How mistaken. Anyway, is Fulani, many of them reasons like cows, just like a Sultan of Sokoto said. Okay. Thanks for the courage and intelligence, my brother. Buhari is a female cow in human form. This chief is suffering from inferiority complex. Is Nigeria a colony under any of those countries? When has it become a crime for a leader to threaten to deal with saboteurs? The United States has threatened many countries, such as Iran, Iraq, Turkey, and Syria, several times before, and heavens did not fall. It is really very, very unfortunate. Well, may you and your family never go free from the same threats that is being meted on you. So, guys, let's hear your opinion on this.